Hello gentlemen, this is Lance here. I have my 2001 Blazer that I'm fixing to put a car audio system in. So to start, I wanted to take all the panels off and sound deaden the whole inside. It took me the better part of today to get this far. I had a small water leak up here in the corner that I had to fix. It's fixed now, and that leak put water all in through here, so the carpet was starting to stink, mildew and mold, and all this was covered in mold, mildew real thick down in there. Basically took about a 20-80 mixture of bleach water and sprayed it in through here, let it sit for about 20-30 minutes, and then went back and scrubbed the whole interior of this vehicle, which, let me tell you, was not fun. I'm sweating. It's about 12:30 midnight. I left the junkyard today about 3:30, 4 o'clock, looking for a door panel, which I did not find. So if somebody has one, feel free to send it to me. I can pay you via PayPal. Be the front driver's side door. But anyhow, back to this. I don't know what normal people do when they do systems with sound deadening, but I was going to clean the whole interior anyhow, just to make sure I had a really good connection with the mat and the metal. Bought the mat offline, off of Craigslist for super cheap. Appreciate that guy in Knoxville. Good looking out dude. Yeah, so, you know, really good scrub down. Like I said, that carpet was looking pretty gross, so took it out. The back I've already cleaned several times, and actually it's about 5 different coats of dye on here, but it's starting to look pretty dang good, man. I started off with brown, didn't like it, so I moved to this black, which has still got a kind of a brown tint to it from the brown I did first. So I'm gonna do the back the same way. I'm gonna do it or the front. This is the cargo carpet, and it's nice and soft, so hopefully the Mecca judges won't say a word. It's not, the fabric's still the same, it's just dyed. Here's the back. I'm gonna go ahead and dye it brown too. Here's a little look of it. I mean, it's just some of the grossest, nastiest crap you've ever seen, probably. The guy that owned this Blazer before me had 2 dogs, and basically all he used the Blazer for was to drive the dogs around. So yeah, the carpet in the back looked like that. Now it looks like this. I'm excited about that. Man, it's not perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was. I can tell you that much. But yeah, here's all my parts in here piled up, which in the junkyard day I found a Bravado that was pretty sweet on the interior, and everything lines up with mine except for the headliner, of course. So I'm gonna grab that sucker and probably gut it and put all that plastic in line and just keep this a backup. Don't even know why I would need a backup of it. There's an old motorcycle frame if anybody's interested. I've got a 2006 650R Ninja. There's a motor over there behind my seat, a gas tank, and the front forks, which are both bent from a wreck I had. And I started that project, put a couple videos of it on YouTube, and quickly lost interest in that sucker. I think I'm just going to sell it off to fund this project I'm doing now. Big shout out to Brian Ritter for building me my 3 12-inch custom-made HD. Well, honestly, I don't even know what they are now. We were going to go with 215 HD C3s with some huge, massive motors, but he got a hold of another motor and sent me a message, said we're going to go with 312s now, so going to do that. I think I'm going to nickname this bad boy the Hulk. Originally wanted to do the whole interior green, but was informed by some judges and the rest of the people on our audio team that can't do fiberglass on the inside unless you're in the big guys, running with the big guys, and I am definitely not going to drop no 40-50 grand in a stereo system. That's ridiculous. But anyhow, this is where we're at. super clean, shiny. It's still got a little dirt in here, but I'm gonna take care of tomorrow after I gotta do some grinding on a couple spots, get rid of rust. A little bit of rust down there, and threw some acid over there in the corner, get rid of some rust. Gotta grind it now and throw some paint down and take care of a couple cracks I've got in the caulking down in here. You can see this right here where the car's moved around. I'm gonna redo all that. I'm not even worried about this. I'll take a scraper to it, scrape up what comes up, throw some new caulking down on it, rough up the metal around, the paint up around it so I can get my bond to work real good with the paint. Throw some Rust-Oleum down there, a little bit of high build primer, probably just throw some blue on top of it. And from there, we will dynamite this whole sucker, hopefully done tomorrow night. That would be sweet. We can start focusing on bravado parts or stock parts. Either way, kind of like the idea of putting a whole new interior in here. It's pretty cool. Anyhow, I'm gonna hop off here. It's 12:30 in the morning, and I've been at this Blazer all freaking day in one way or another. So, boom, brand new Mustang. That's got the power right there. Got the workhorse in the background. This sucker take you anywhere. But alright guys, I will catch you up to speed after I get it matted. Take another little video, show you what it looks like. If anybody cares to follow the build. Peace out.